This is Faye. I am going to post for you guys some video tutorials about how to do some things in Atlas that are super confusing the first few times you do them and are not really covered in the tutorial that they make for you. The first thing I'm going to go over is how to move your Primarch to our specific team castle. Right now, my Primarch, you can see him. There's a home thing, and there's my little Primarch in Threekland, and that is a neutral territory that we use sometimes, but it is not our castle. When you first summon your Primarch, it is not going to be at our castle. It's going to be off in tutorial land. So you'll need to move it, and you want to move it quickly to our castle so that it's nice and safe. You will see over on the right hand side there is a little arrow pointing to the left on a little tab. You want to click on that and click in the top right hand corner, Castles. It's going to pop a menu up on the side. The first is Team and the second is Bookmark. Don't worry about the bookmarks. It's going to look like that if you click it, but don't worry about that. You want to click on Team Castles. Right now we only have one. Fempane is the continent and Epic Landing is our castle. If you click on the right pointing arrow next to our team castle name, it will take you to where our castle is over in Fempane. I hold down or I click on the castle, and it's going to pop up a screen that looks like this. You want to click the Set Home button. So click Set Home, and it's going to think a minute, and it's going to move your home. Now, when you click Home, click on it again, and you can click Move. And what that's going to do is it's going to move your Primarch to our home castle. It's going to take about 5 minutes. Click Yes. I'm going to speed this up so it goes a little bit faster. But what that does is it actually moves your Primarch to our castle. And while it's moving, I'm going to talk about some other things that you're going to see on your Atlas screen and what they mean. Up in the left-hand corner, there's my Primarch. There's a little helmet, and next to it is 13.3k. That little helmet and the 13.3k, that's the number of troops that are actually on my Primarch. That set of coordinates is the coordinates for our castle. That's the coordinates for my home. Under that is store, and that's just like the store from the other, the main War Dragons page. So that's not really Atlas specific. Under store is the Atlas event icon, and I will make a video about how to participate in each of the different events another time. But that little tab, that's how you do the Atlas events. There are basically three events in Atlas, and all of them will get you extra speed ups and stuff to make your dragons and your base stronger. Under that is the Atlas Bazaar game. It looks like a playing card. That resets every 24 hours, and basically it's just free stuff. And then under that is the Primarch information, and that's where you go to look at your Primarchs, level up your Primarchs, and build troops. And now that my Primarch has arrived at our home castle, that completes how to move your Primarch to our home castle. You don't need to fool with coordinates. You don't need to worry about any of that. You need to actually just go to this tab on the right hand side of the page, click Castles, and you can set it as Epic Landing. It should be really simple, but when you don't know what you're looking for, that little tab is not the biggest and brightest part of the page. And thank you for watching, and I expect to see all 50 of our teams, plus or minus a few. I expect to see all 50 of our team's Primarchs on our castle by the end of the week.